Fall in love with a real nigga, little baby, I can make it stay. If you wanna keep it real with me, yeah, I know it's getting kinda late. Too cold on some play shit, authentic nigga with the game. Know you rollin' with a real one, know I'm not the one you try to play.
Talk a lot, never seen you round the block. You the type of nigga, probably caught a coach. All on your bitch, with your bitch at. Niggas been on that fuck shit since way back. Sick blast, pink Chanel, new nails, all in my bitch bag. Hot bottle service like a marble floor. Few bad bitches, I don't need no more line. All it take a lot when they take the shots. We give it off the doors, throw it all on tour. Lilo with the blue, like I'm out for more, it's out the door. Black of my new at one. Like mine say, everybody get a gun. Bring my pots, I'm rusty, son. Apollo on the beef, they stuck on mud. I got a plug, I got a plug, I got a plug, I got a plug. She the plug, I got a plug.
Fall in love with a real nigga, little baby, I can make it stay. If you wanna keep it real with me, yeah, I know it's getting kinda late. Too cold on some play shit, authentic nigga with the game. Know you rollin' with a real one, know I'm not the one you try to play.
Shorty got snatched back when she walked my way, I fiend that. Baby got me back and she hella thick like tree sap. And when she walked my way, on God, I need that. On God, I need that. I'ma break her back, she don't need that. I hope that she got stamina, cause her ass ain't regular. And the way she make it glisten, it's so specular. Girl, that not wet as fuck, it's like my medicine. You can hit my cellular, I'ma hold that down, baby girl, I ain't letting up. Girl, you fine as fuck, I don't care about what you say. How the fuck you walking double caked up on a Tuesday? Had to get a look, man, I'm feeling like I'm Busquets. When you put it on me, man, a nigga hit a smooth A. Pour the deuce, tryna get groovy. I'ma slay you down, how you dripped out in Gucci.
Fall in love with a real nigga, little baby, I can make it stay. If you wanna keep it real with me, yeah, I know it's getting kinda late. Too cold on some play shit, authentic nigga with the game. Know you rollin' with a real one, know I'm not the one you try to play.
Powered by
What's going on with y'all, man?
What it do?
Oh, yeah, we here for episode 49 of the Table Talk, Unanimous Table Talk Podcast. It's your boy, Anwalk.
Margiano in the building.
And your boy Tokin, man, you know.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot for y'all today, man. It's going to be, smooth. We'll be, as usual, we real serious at first, and then we kind of lay back and relax towards the end of this thing. A lot to talk about, though, man. Still, Kobe is, even after over a year, after his passing, he's still kind of in the news as far as contracts and stuff like that. Because, when you're a multi-millionaire, successful, not only basketball player, but just human being.
Businessman.
Yeah, businessman,
yeah,
big
man.
time. This is going to happen.
Ogle icon.
Big time.
It's a bunch of them pronouns, you feel me?
We'll talk about the Derek Chauvin trial. We got the verdict on that. I guess we'll have to wait for the sentencing. So we'll touch on that a little bit. And then literally right after that happened, you had some, bad situation that happened in Columbus with the police. So we're going to touch on that. Yeah. There's definitely a spectrum of, how can I even put this? A spectrum of views on how people take this situation in particular.
This was a difficult.
Oh yeah,
this was difficult.
Yeah,
so we'll touch on that because I know y'all want to touch on that. I already knew y'all wanted to touch on that. And then something that popped up to me yesterday was something that ESPN is doing with Marvel because we all know Disney owns ESPN. Mm-hmm. They own the Marvel. Yeah. So they're doing something with the broadcast for the Warriors and the Pelicans game. I'll talk about that a little bit and what I think they're gonna do. I think it's pretty close to obvious what they're gonna, do with this, which I think is dope. And then we got another Would You Rather, and then we'll talk about what we watching. I know this is a big weekend for a lot of us, watchers out there, or whatever you want to call us, man. we'll try to figure something out with
Ventures,
that. Yeah,
whatever
man.
you want to call it.
Your nano watches, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something, man.
man.
I don't know. You know what I
Nano
mean?
watchers.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm already feeling it early from the birthday. You know what I mean? We started last night, so we doing it all day today. You know what I
my
mean?
God.
Man, you
Happy
old
birthday,
motherfucker.
man.
man.
Hey, but right now, while we at it, man, shout out to Anwalk, man. Happy birthday.
Happy
The
birthday
big
to
30
Huncho.
this year, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. It's
Dirty
crazy.
30.
The big
Yeah,
30,
30 is crazy, bro. Like I appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
30 is crazy though. You know what I mean? Like it's like a new step. You know what I
It's
mean?
another 10 years,
Yeah.
another decade.
You know what I mean?
Milestone.
So it's like once I get to my 30s, I want to be ready to be like in the position to be successful. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think we should all put ourselves in that kind of, point of view of like, hey, by this time we want to be great. By this time we want to be even greater. By this time we want to be well relaxed and great. You know what I mean?
No,
And mentally there as well, because that's
Absolutely.
first and foremost. You know what I mean? Like just being mentally healthy. That's what I want first and foremost, and that's what I have. I think it's a lot better for me. It's just the mental health, being more, mentally just healthy. You know what I mean? Besides trying to be, physically healthy, which is hard during this time as well. So, hey, I'm here, man, and we're going to keep doing this, man. We're going to ride this forever. So, appreciate that.
No, and just to piggyback on that real quick, I'll be celebrating my birthday.
Yeah, happy
Monday.
birthday to you.
So Monday I'll be 31.
man.
And again, excuse me, my voice is strained a little bit, but Monday I'll be 31. And
Y'all brothers is going through it.
Last
Y'all
year
old. Y'all
was my
can't
30th.
drink.
You need a water, bro?
Y'all
No,
can't
no, I'm
yell
good.
like
Oh,
you
y'all
got-
used
okay,
to,
okay.
man.
I wish a water would cure this, bro. I am
Get
in
that
and
brother
out.
some touching,
Yeah, you
man.
need some tea,
I've been
boy.
drinking, man, I need it. So,
Fire him
so,
up with tea.
so, like you said, 30's a big year. I turned 30 last year. We had COVID. But between last year and this year, I've done more planning than I've ever done in my life, more saving than I've ever done
Probably
in my
more
life.
investing, everything
so,
you ever done.
It's big, man. It's big. So I'm happy birthday,
Big time.
bro.
Appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? So let's get into this, man. Let's start this off, and I think this is a pretty important topic because this is a legacy. This is money. This is everything that this kind of has to do with, and it's Vanessa Bryant and Kobe Bryant estate elected not to renew the partnership with Nike. I think for one, what was going on is you seen that whole line of Kobe's. They just tried to drop again. They did the Grinches and all that.
Yeah.
I don't think they like that. I don't think they like, that it was just limited, the resale, all this, you know what I mean? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Kobe was in the process of doing something else anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But they said there's no reason for them not to come back and, figure something else out with Nike. But I feel like just at this moment, she was like, no, we're not going to. I think Kobe's a great businessman. His family was set for life. So I don't think they really need to worry about what they want to do with some shoes and some gear.
So does this mean that Nike won't make any more Kobe or release any more Kobe's?
I think that's
that,
where. Well, it's the contract. So once the contract is up, so whenever it expires, calendar wise, is when they won't be able to make any more Kobe's. I feel like they'll be able to sell out the rest of whatever they have, which is probably limited already.
Well, I feel like
You know what I mean?
contractually, the money was where Kobe was endorsed, or he could make money, but Nike should still be able to produce and make the shoes and sell them, right? I mean, like if Michael Jordan passes, they'll still sell J's.
But Michael Jordan sold 80% of Jordan to Nike.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Well, I guess my thing is, I don't
Kobe
know the
still
deal.
owns. He has that side kind of business, which is Mamba.
Sure.
And it's the Mamba
Okay, I
20
got
or
you.
whatever,
I got you.
24
Okay,
logo and all
okay.
that. So I think that's where it gets tricky. I think they mean for the production of like new sales
I got
shoes.
you. Well, see,
they
and
won't
this is
be making
still
any more.
weird for me though, because I agree with you where you say his family is set for life.
Mm-hmm.
However, this could have been an easy way for just generations of Bryants, for generations of generations to continue to have some money and whatever else. But I get
I think
it.
I think that's still happening anyway.
Yeah.
But how long, though? I mean,
I don't know, man. I understand.
I can see
her
if you like the
reasoning.
next 5 generations, great. That's possible. But but this is a way to where even if the next Bryant doesn't do anything, could be like, I'm still a Bryant.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I don't know. But
that's a tricky thing to fight over.
Well,
too,
very interesting though. Yeah, very interesting.
But she also did say that they're still willing to come back.
Yeah.
Well,
just
see, and the other thing is,
temporary.
man, the other side of the coin is like before Kobe passed, they were working on their own brand in general.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Mamba.
So,
the
Mamba brand. That was what they were.
It was already
they were
brand.
gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't still get some type of some type of shoe, some type of gear that is in remembrance of him that she approved, or just goes through the ringer of which something that she feels is appropriate. You know what I'm saying? That the family goes over that, and everybody can.
Yeah, because I would hate to see a Kobe shoe go away, but it's their decision.
Naturally.
But it's their decision, whatever. But
that's the thing now too. Like, are they gonna make new Jordans? I mean, the thing is, all the new, actual new shoes of Michael Jordan, no one cares about. So you don't have to worry about that. You feel me?
Yeah,
so you don't have
just
to worry about
remaking
it.
The old joints.
Yeah. So even when Michael Jordan passes, they'll still be able to do that. Kobe, on the other hand, I'm not sure. They could still sell all the old Kobe's. They were, but how many times are you going to do that with Kobe's? Kobe's not as versatile shoe as the Jordan.
Nah, but some of those Kobe's was more of a soccer style. See, I feel like Kobe's had a cheaper price point and more of an international feel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
there's people in Japan and Spain and whatever buying Kobe's. And Jordans are more of a Afrocentric American thing, I think.
But there's different styles of Jordans that are retro.
No, I get you.
You know what I mean? From the
13s. It's a fashion statement in terms of when you look at the Jordan, man, it's more fashionable in terms of what you. It's just looked at in that type of realm, bro. You look at a Kobe, there's a specific purpose with these Kobe's. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might wear them out, but more than likely you hooping in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not rocking no hyper dunks.
Or you sporting them on a sunny day. Like, I remember when we went to matter of fact, I went to when I went with my wife to Universal Studios.
Mm-hmm.
I was wearing Kobe's.
If you want some athleisure,
you know what I mean? I had some shorts on, and then I put my
what
I put on. Had the can't even think of the name of blue Kobe's though, man.
Yeah.
So you know what happens.
Hey, well, and I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't start doing the NFT stuff everybody's doing.
Yeah, it's possible.
Selling digital stuff. And
but I don't think she's really about the profiteering off of.
No. But I'm saying as a company and as a brand, this is my thing. She bet not get this Mamba stuff out off the I don't know what her grieving is.
They just had the parents,
and I know everybody else
fighting
grieves
over
different.
all that
I know a lot happens when somebody passes away. I'm not going to be naive to that, but I guess what I'm saying is this is a business venture. So if it's not with Nike and it's just going to be Mamba, be that, but don't completely get rid of this thing because you we got enough money and I don't want to see it no more. This is something huge to me, man. Keep this man alive.
Yeah,
Keep this the Mamba brand can be as big as Jordan, even if it's its own entity.
But I think it's gonna be there anyway because this is a very special type of person, just like Michael Jordan.
The resale on them Kobe's about to be ridiculous.
Oh, even more now because they're not making them anymore.
For sure. Well, Kobe does have a business venture, Brian and Steibel, which is his business. And they probably, they own properties, they own businesses. So she's good. Mm-hmm. But I would love to see Mamba continue to be
I'm sure
they brand.
Got stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool, man.
Because he's already got the Oscar, right?
The camps and stuff.
He's got an Oscar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it an Oscar?
Yeah, man.
For the
it's an Oscar. He got an Oscar for that
animation or the book,
that short story or short. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he's all over the place, man. Yeah. He did that in a span right after he retired.
That was that was crazy just because you've seen the trajectory. You kind of you got a glimpse of the trajectory that Kobe was going to be on post NBA, and it's that kind of got cut short.
Yeah, no,
not even kind of. That got cut short. Most. And yeah, man, you. I think that Vanessa is definitely gearing up to make sure that if there are some way to create products for this, it's gonna be something that's doing his memory right.
Well, I think
I'm gonna leave it in the hands of the widow.
I think this is what's eating me up the most. Is I actually heard a quote from Kobe Bryant before he passed away, and this was right as he retired. Something he said either at his retirement or the day after, but he said, I had a wonderful 20-year career in the NBA, and I'm a legend in the NBA, right? But he said, I want the next 20 years of business to be even bigger than that. And the fact that they got cut short, is terrible, eats me up.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking, man.
But I think that's why I want this to continue for the family, the
I feel
name.
you. I feel that 100%.
That man could have, I know he meant it and he would have done it. His 20 years after
he would have ended
NBA
up owning an NBA team
would have been
or
bigger
coaching or something.
than his first 20 years. Yeah, absolutely.
He might have ended up coaching WNBA.
Man, rest in peace, bro, man.
Big time.
I mean,
big time.
he could end up. He could. Man, the sky was the limit, man. Rest in peace to the GOAT. One of the GOATs, man. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this next topic, though. And this has to do with the Derek Chauvin trial. I think it's some type of closure, you could say, with the people in this country and around the world, and especially George Floyd's family. Yeah. I guess you could say that's closure. They'll never have George back, so that's really what that is. It's at face value, that's what this is. But Chauvin's facing up to 40 years in prison for second-degree murder, up to 25 years for third-degree murder, and up to 10 years for second-degree manslaughter. So, that's 75 years?
Yep.
His life if he get hit with all three.
Yeah.
Let me start this one off, bro. Does anybody else feel like, but it's not really a happy feeling? Like it's not like a.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
this is a more. I guess you could say it's a. Some type of justice. And like I said,
it's literally
George Floyd
a feeling of like
George Floyd was still killed on pretty much on live TV in front of everybody in the world to see. I don't think it's not enough. No, it's not.
It's nothing.
It's the closure that the government can give to them. Everything they can give besides money, because they're gonna get money too. Bro. They're gonna get civil case.
Right. Yes, it's good that it's good that they got him. Yes, it's good that he's been, he got hit with this and everything. But it's like this needs to be commonplace. Like you literally had situations happening during the trial.
Well, my problem is he was chilling for a while before any of this. Like these dudes do this crime,
chilling, man.
And then they get to just chill out. Right afterwards, either retire or just they at least get to spend some type of life before they either go to jail or have to, go on trial.
Right.
So it's like it's weird, man. I remember they had the one dude. He was in the grocery store like the next week after, because I think he was one of the guys that was sitting on George Floyd, and they caught him in the grocery store trying to just grocery shop on some regular shit. And like, man, you don't belong out here. Like, and they do this, and that's what I'm saying. Some of these people don't even care. I think they want to be locked up. That or they got something else going on to the point where y'all think they getting locked up and they just move them to a different state.
Bro, during the entire trial,
you can move him here. Half the motherfuckers wouldn't know who that was after a while. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it happens. What you think they did with Officer Roach? They didn't fucking lock him up.
Right.
What they do? They relocated his ass. And he's just in another area. I'm not saying he's still doing the same shit, but he's still working as a police officer.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Capable of the same shit.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's like it just puts fear. It puts a slight little inkling of fear in cops' eyes that they might be, they might have to deal with the ramifications of their actions. But in reality, this is like two. This is like the second time this has happened where they actually got charged and hopefully convicted on. Hopefully the sentencing reflects all the convictions. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
That's the thing you still gotta
I think this
wait on.
This was the one where people saw that like black folk wasn't crazy. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like, look, like we ain't just out here talking about nothing. Like people really dying for silly shit.
It definitely had Emmett Till. It had Emmett Till vibes to it.
And this wasn't even a bullet. This wasn't even a shooting. This was an officer who killed a black man with his bare fucking hands. You know what I'm saying? Like this didn't take a gun. Like this was the one. So again, there wasn't much closure. This doesn't feel great. But this was the one where people was like, damn, he didn't even have to shoot him and killed him. So hopefully this is the base level for police reform, changes of funding, training, whatever they got to do. Because you hate to see it, man. You hate to see it.
And the scope is like, bro, you also got to look at the fact that it's like this is a precinct. You feel me? Like it's a culture in a precinct in a specific area in a specific state. Like this is in no way a turn of the tide. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like this is what should happen when we all see you literally killing a man on camera.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, this is what should happen.
And that's the thing. On camera, it was clear as day. He killed somebody. It was murder. He went to jail. He's going to jail. The same with the Dante Wright. That woman killed him. She's going to jail now. It's gonna be a manslaughter. It's gonna be accidental discharge. So she's not gonna do Chauvin time, but she's gonna do 10. We didn't even
discuss the Dante Wright situation because we wanted to hold off on that one actually last week.
Yeah.
We was having technical difficulties. It just didn't seem like the time to speak on that if we couldn't do it correctly. But with the Dante Wright situation, it's like there's no excuse, bro. I'm sorry. No, bro. You see the immediate videos from other cops showing the difference in knowing your taser from your gun. It's not even a question. You see it in front of your fucking face. One is yellow as a clear indication as it's a taser, and the other is just straight black. Has some weight to it because of the bullets that are in it. It's a completely mechanical contraption. You know what I'm saying? And there's no room for it.
This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna keep this one short because this is we with the Dante Wright as well as the new one we're gonna talk about. This is as simple as I'm gonna keep both of those. Neither one of those people deserve to pass away. That's never the right thing ever. However, neither one of those to me was a racial thing. Nor was the George Floyd. The guy killed him, but I don't think that was a racial thing. But this is what I thought about those. Those cops were forced to make decisions. And although the decisions led to death and the decisions may not have been the right decisions, the decision was forced. What I mean by that is Dante Wright was being attained by the black officer. The female officer was just behind him as a backup. She didn't have any weapons drawn at the time. It wasn't until the boy started to kind of flee and tussle with the cop and try to get back into the car before she pulled a weapon. The weapon she pulled was her gun. Even though she said taser, she shot him. It killed him. My point is if that man would not have tried to take off, she wouldn't have had to been forced to make an ill-advised decision. Very similar to the new one with the knife. My thought is if a cop gets called to my house and somebody's winding up with a knife and my kid's on the other end of that knife, that cop better be shooting. Hell, I might be shooting before the cop gets there. That's just how I get down. But a lot of people are like, man, they just killed this girl. I just know that cop came up there, heard the audio, because I heard the audio yesterday where she said, "I'm about this." We'll get into that.
Well, no, we can kind of just get into that one now.
But we'll get into it. But all I'm saying is those weren't racial to me. Those were decisions that were forced to be made, and the wrong decision was made. However,
I still think they're racial because if they would have happened in another neighborhood, they wouldn't. The outcome would not be the same. So that's why it's still racial.
So if that girl was white and had the knife and the same thing played out, she wouldn't have been shot.
Hands down, she wouldn't have been shot. So
if it was the same situation, just different skin, so same amount of people there.
Absolutely, everybody's just white. I don't think that no one gets shot.
This is one thing I will throw out there, and then I'll let y'all go ahead.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of times when if that, let's just say, because we can't say that those situations never happen with the white people, but let's just say that was a situation with white people, it wouldn't have made the news. I'm just gonna leave that there. So what I'm saying is when black people get killed, it's always on the news. when white people get killed, it's not. So I don't know the
What
balance.
do you mean by that? By like black people getting killed by black people, or black people getting killed by the police?
Cops, because the media profits off of this stuff. Yeah. So because like when the lady in Columbus or the girl got killed in Columbus, there was very partial stuff that came out,
and that's why I said this is a wide spectrum kind of thing.
Sure, but what I'm saying is if there's 25 girls, 15-year-old girls like her killed that are white, it doesn't really make the news because it's not a profitable thing. So when we see
if that's happening, I just don't thoroughly believe that's happening.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot of trailer park shit like that going on.
Absolutely,
somebody get killed.
For sure.
It wasn't no big deal.
Look, man, we all used to watch Cops and everything. They was in more than black neighborhoods. They was in a lot of these hillbilly neighborhoods. One thing about Cops though, it's Cops, so they were always gonna tase somebody. Yeah. That's how it's gonna be. But that's all I'm saying is, look, man, you got someone that has a knife that's literally trying to stab somebody, and they get shot. Check this out. You got people going into Asian massage parlors, spraying the whole fucking massage parlor with automatic assault rifle. And motherfucker ain't even thought about shooting motherfucker.
All of a sudden you got all this tact and all this protocol that you want to use that you want to use with this person who has made it clear they are willing to kill. They have an automatic weapon, but because they come out with their hands up, that's a good enough reason.
I just don't understand it. You have someone shoot up a whole club. You shoot up a whole club, but someone at a traffic stop trying to get out of the arms of the police is thinking they're tasing him, but he's being shot. Like, I don't know. And we're talking about people that are shooting up large areas like a Walmart and walking out safely with the gun in hand.
Sure.
No problem.
Sure.
Hell, I can even tell you about a kid. I can tell you about a kid in Wisconsin that his mom drove him over state lines to walk around with an assault rifle and kill 3 people. Mm-hmm. And he walked straight past the police.
It was 2, but he was probably gonna kill as many as he could. The boy had a whole ass.
But that's what I'm saying though. He actually killed somebody. Mm-hmm. Wasn't shot. That's all I'm saying.
That walks into Emmanuel AME church and goes in, kills.
You got
9 people.
You got 2 families fighting in a neighborhood that's not even a bad neighborhood when you look at this video. You got 2 families probably fighting, 2 girls. One has a knife. One's kicked to the floor. Now there's a lot of accountability there. We'll get to that in a minute. But
I'm about to say there's a lot of stuff.
At that moment, your first thought is you got to shoot her 3-4 times. And she didn't even get to stab her. It's not like she was stabbing her and she shot her. First off, it was dangerous that she even let off those shots while she was right on top of her. She could have killed both of them. Then what are we doing?
You talking about the guy that killed?
Yeah. It was a he with the.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So what if? So let me just ask this one question.
Hold on.
What if he doesn't shoot her at all and she stabs 2 girls and they die?
Hold on. Can I get it?
Fucking tased her ass.
Is it okay that 2 black girls died?
It's not okay that anybody died here.
Can I get into the race aspect? Because I want to kind of break down this whole shit.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Realistically, bro, there's always going to be a race aspect when it comes to policing anything that involves someone of a different color, because it's just the rules of engagement, man. You come into this neighborhood, you're not policing your own neighborhoods first off, so you don't know what to expect going into this place.
Thing is,
when you have them dealing with white people,
nice this neighborhood was.
When you have them dealing with white people,
a lot of
nicer
times they're going
in thinking like, oh, this is my brother, this is my sister, I can probably reason with them. They're afraid of us. They look at us in a certain view. So initially they think the only way that we can manage to help this situation is one of them got to be put down. The slightest bit of risk means that my life is in danger. I'm not saying that the girl couldn't have potentially harmed her. In fact, she was definitely in the mode about to stab her. My thing is, she ran, bulldozed 2 people, which means she could have been got too. There was 2 cops already closer to her.
Right.
You could have clearly got to this. She has a knife. The one cop shot her. She dropped immediately, but he kept shooting. The knife literally, she's literally dropping out the first one. The whole shit with Dante Wright. Once again, you can't tell me that there ain't a race aspect. Why is your gun drawn? First off, this man is about to drive. You can let him drive and just have a high speed chase, whatever the fuck. But he can get his day in court.
Yeah.
Really about that. Let him get his day in court.
Because when she shot him, the black guy was like, "Oh wow." He was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "I just shot him." He was like, "Oh really?" Like they were dumbfounded when she shot dude.
So were the other police officers here.
He
was the only one with the gun drawn.
But see, that happened so fast because literally from the time he got out of his car to the time he shot her, it was like 15, 16 seconds.
And that's why
all
the parents
I'm saying is
standing there.
She came out that house like, and then the audio just came out. She said like, "I'm about to stab you."
The person that called the police is the person that had the knife.
Right. Yeah. But what I'm saying is when she called the police, she could have stayed in the house till they got there, cleared that shit out, then answer questions. When the police, because this is what's funny. I was on World Star, this video on World Star. Obviously, there's a ton of comments, right? There was people on there that was saying like, "Don't get it twisted, y'all. This ain't a racial thing." They said she don't even know the code. They was like, "Who fights in front of the cops? Who draws a weapon in front of the cops?" They said, "Man, if you gonna bang somebody."
What you mean the code? Hold on, bro. I can't go for that.
No. Time out. No. If you're forced to do something in front of the police, you do it. But if you don't have to do nothing reckless in front of the police, why would you do that?
But did you see how fast that video happened, bro?
No, but what I'm saying
from
is
the time the police
she was in the house
up?
when the police pulled up. She came out.
She came outside,
when she tussled with that girl, she was coming from the front door.
Regardless, there was already something going on when the police pulled up.
Yes. She claimed they was trying to jump her. Right. Them was her sisters, her foster sisters, who were all 28,
and
29
the dude
years old.
That kicked her.
That was her dad. He tried to kick another chick.
Yeah.
He said, "Why did you shoot my baby?" He could have broke that shit up before the cops got there.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is if she called the police, that means she probably was in the house. They said she came from the front door when the police got there, like she was trying to probably come out and talk to the police, but then she started trying to stab motherfuckers. What I'm saying is when she turned into the aggressor, the cop don't know who the fuck called the police.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
I'm not saying that they do,
because I seen the other angle too. I don't even think she saw the police. I think that because this is
she came out, started stabbing motherfuckers.
Look, no, what I'm saying is when the thing with the police, bro, they just pulled up. They was on the side. The way she came around, the car was blocking. When you see how she bum rushed the motherfuckers,
trying to stab somebody.
The outside door, came around, pushed old girl, immediately turned around, was fighting the girl.
Yup, about to stab, right?
Didn't necessarily see the cop. Because you know what the thing is? The mindset there is, these bitches outside my house still. I just got jumped. Fuck it. I probably just went in the house because fuck it. Y'all been trying to get it. And then I'm also hearing stories that old girl in the, well, I don't know for a fact, but you know, motherfuckers talk. This up in Columbia.
No, I hear you, but I'm just
motherfuckers talk. Old girl brought the knife out, dropped the shit, and she picked the shit back up because bitch, she was gonna kill me. But this is the thing. People talking about what if my baby this, what if my baby that, bro. We done seen these situations happen so many times where the cops ain't called. Motherfuckers get cut up and it's whatever, bro. Keep it pushing. Motherfuckers dip out after that or whatever the hell happened. The situation is handled. Look, I don't give a damn, bro. One shot dropped her. Yeah. 3 shots killed her.
But what if one shot killed her? Would it made a difference, or is it just the fact that he shot her more than one time?
She shouldn't have been shot at all.
That's what I'm asking.
You supposed to run and get her ass.
You're the police.
But what if he gets stabbed though?
Who?
The police officer trying to tackle.
You are a cop.
You got a taser. You have
but them tasers can bounce off.
You
She
have
a
a
big girl,
nightclub, bro. You got a lot of shit
in a knife fight.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker pull a knife on me, I'm shooting their ass. I'm just telling y'all now.
The shank she had, bro. You act like she had a machete or something.
No, but a butter knife will kill a motherfucker.
That's fine, but you're a police officer.
And the number one thing a police officer doing, I'm telling you right now, is protecting themselves first. That's all I know.
And here's the thing: that cop wasn't being attacked. There was another.
Do you think that cop pulled up and said, "I'm gonna shoot me a black girl today"?
Bro, I would have came through and kicked the fuck
I don't know
out of her
what she was thinking.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have came through with a big ass motherfucker.
Do I think she might have been like, "Damn, I gotta deal with these niggas today"? Yeah. Do I think she was like?
Do you think they daddy could have broke that up before the cops got there?
Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit that could have happened.
Yeah, it could have.
If they was just out there fighting without knives, nobody would have died.
Nah.
Do you see how nice this neighborhood is? Like, that's what I keep trying to reiterate to y'all. Like, this cop might live on this street type shit.
And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I've had experiences like, yo, I used to.
And I hear Columbus PD is really bad.
I used to work a first student, bro. And I had to be a monitor on the bus. I remember one time, this girl and her cousin was just going at it, fam. I'm talking about going at it. She had this rat tail comb, right? The more he just keep capping on her, she keep gripping this motherfucking rat tail comb harder and harder. I'm just looking like, bro, he said the one joke. He started talking about her mama a crackhead, and she just lost it. Stood up, had that motherfucker was about to jab, I grabbed that motherfucking arm like, hey, chill the fuck out. That right there. I'm not a cop, fam.
Was she 6'5" and 250 though?
But she a big ass 8th grader, bro. Her ass gonna develop.
This girl was somebody mama's size.
Do you think she would have deserved to have been shot if she would have stabbed? No. Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
You said if she would have stabbed?
Yeah.
Yes. If that's your daughter she stabbing? Yes.
She ain't got it. Man,
yes.
She needs to be apprehended.
Man, any weapon prospered against me and my family, I'm shooting.
Dog, if she's like,
if somebody about to stab you, I'm shooting them.
I hear you, my nigga.
Flat out.
I hear you. You're not the police, though.
I yanked the fuck out that little girl. I told that little boy, stop talking all that shit, because I can't really reprimand him. But I took the shit like, yo, you cannot do this. Like,
I feel like if she would have, and I think that's to Robbie's credit. I don't think she's seen the police. There's no way she did, because
but that don't make no difference to me.
If you seen the police, would you drop your knife?
Yes.
Exactly. If they said drop the knife.
Well, you called the police. You should have dropped it as soon as you hung up, motherfucker.
I hear you.
When they said, hello, this is 911, what's your emergency? She should have been dropping that mug right then and there.
Let's just say shit
and
happens.
stayed in the house.
Let's say shit happens and you just wind up with the knife in
Either
your
stab or call the police, but one way or another, you can't do both. And expect it to be okay.
I might be poking the nigga and calling the police. So I ain't even going to
okay, well, there's a chance that you get yacked up. You might rob
I'm not going to have a fucking knife in my hand when they pull up.
But if somebody dead when you get there, it's hard to explain. Like,
freeze,
I got plenty to explain.
Deep voice freeze. I done seen motherfuckers literally stop everything when they heard that freeze.
He said a deep voice freeze.
Motherfuckers literally seize up and shit, bro. I ain't heard none of that shit, bro. All I heard was, whoa, put it down.
He was like, what's going on?
Now, I will say this situation happened extremely fast. Yeah. For us to be critiquing this within just the time we have, that's an extremely quick situation. How quick it can go what's funny is scary.
And I won't get too long with it, but I saw somebody post, like the next day this happened, I saw somebody post on Twitter and was like, man, I can't believe they killed that girl. This is crazy. Mm-hmm. After they showed that still shot of that girl winding up, that same person posted again like, but I'm glad he killed her, and then deleted the other post.
Jesus.
And this was a black woman. But what I'm saying is because she has daughters, and she saw her daughter in that pink Amazon outfit and was like, man, if that cop didn't, because this is my fear, is that if that cop doesn't kill that girl, not even kill her, but take action, now it's, man, you ain't protecting the black community. Now you ain't being a cop. Now called you.
You're gonna be scrutinized regardless.
Nah, well, see, but
either way, they gonna.
Because he's not going to jail.
Depend on who ain't going to jail.
Nah, of course he's not going to jail.
He's not going to jail.
There's enough probable cause
because this ain't even the Dante Wright girl. The Dante Wright lady's going to jail.
I know that, yeah.
But because Dante Wright, she said taser. No, I'm not saying it's justified, but he gonna say she had a weapon. I saved her life.
Wait, well, he just getting early retirement?
I think there were other means to handle the situation. You don't get no praise for
that. He gonna have to retire, and he can't be a cop no more. He can't be a cop no more. But he's not going to jail.
Why do people put people in these type of predicaments?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Why didn't and I seen a lot of comments saying like, why didn't the adults? There's so many adults in this situation. Why
the girl? She was fighting adults. She was 15 fighting 28 and 29-year-olds. That's what I'm saying. The daddy was there. She was fighting grown ass women. So she had a knife. Yeah, she called the polies.
I wonder if
she shouldn't even have been in that situation.
Have they ever has that house have they had?
I'm sure they have because it's a foster house apparently.
I didn't know.
Those were her foster sisters or something. These weren't no girls that came from school to beat her up. These were her sisters. This was a family fight. This was a domestic call.
This is just motherfuckers fighting.
Yeah, this wasn't like two girls came from
I know that.
I'm not saying nothing. None of that changes it. But what I'm saying is, could we have controlled it then? Because the first thing out the daddy mouth after he kicked the one girl, tried to, you shot my baby, man. Get them cleared out before the cops get here, man. Yeah. Yes, they could have shot you. You ain't had nothing to do with it. So
he wasn't jumping in front of
Nah, hell nah. He froze up. They said bow bow. He said, you just everybody froze. The pink girl dipped off because she was finna get slaughtered. I'm surprised she didn't get shot.
That's what I was trying to tell you. How do you even shoot someone and there's someone right on top of them? That's impossible. Precision my motherfucking ass, man.
Precision
my
hey,
ass.
but I'll tell you what.
I'll
tell you something else, though. I'll tell you something else, though. Let me tell y'all something about. Let me give y'all some psychology real quick.
Holla at me, bro.
I've never had to use my gun in a situation, right? But I carry it. I always got them. Mass of them. But if I have to use my gun, I'm not just shooting one bullet. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. A lot of cops have never had to use their weapons. So when you pull your gun out, man, to squeeze that just one time, and I've actually heard that training is usually a 2-tap and then a stop and look, 2-tap, stop and look.
Double tap,
but my point is though, is for a cop to pull out and do pow. To me, that's calculated because you thought about it. If you had to just pull out and shoot somebody one time, because when people say, because this is
one shot. Pop.
No, but this is my thing. When you shoot in self-defense, when you have your concealed carry, you're not a cop. If you shoot somebody in the arm or leg, it's hard to prove self-defense because they'll say if you had time to aim at an arm or a leg or to shoot a kneecap or something, you didn't need to shoot them. You could have retreated or took off or whatever. So when you shoot somebody, you damn near got a bomb in the fucking stomach and face just to prove it was self-defense. So all I'm saying is when these cops shoot, they're not shooting one time. It's always going to be multiple shots.
By the way, that's stupid that you can't prove that. I didn't want to kill the nigga. I just wanted to get him out my way. He was going to attack me.
But you damn near got to kill a motherfucker because this is my thing. I don't want to shoot somebody and let them live to come retaliate.
Well, not even that. You get attempted murder if you're like aiming like that.
If I shoot you got to go.
Yeah. I mean,
it's crazy how they forcing niggas' hands, man. But yeah,
that's a life you live trying to be a cop. Don't be a cop. Don't be a cop if you don't want to have to deal with all that. Then
I'm talking about right now, trying to be a person. Shit,
nigga.
But no, they got some.
Stay out the way. All that.
That's popping your shit one time. Hopefully, either gonna kill you or it's gonna scare you to never fuck me again. And you never see me again. Because I'm not. That's the other thing. I'm not beefing with niggas that I can see every day.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, but you brought up a good point. You said how many times have the cops been in this house in particular before? We don't know, but I would say before. And what's crazy about that is, again, we're not talking about, outstanding citizen. This is a place where people do stuff that get the cops involved. How many times have you had 30 people outside of your house fighting, bro? Never. I'm gonna answer for you. Tokin, you ever had 30 people out, 15 people outside your house banging?
I mean, it was a crib. No. I
lived in the hood.
I've had a spot that I lived in.
But I wasn't banging.
I had a spot I lived in. Yeah, it was be like.
But were you banging though?
It wasn't me, nigga. But
that's what I'm saying.
But I've seen it, and the police were called several times.
But you weren't banging. That's what I'm saying.
I'll even tell you, I'll even go one step forward. Bro.
I've never had that.
Trust me. So when I lived with my grandparents, right, the people that lived across the street from us was always fighting and shit, and they was always fighting with the people next door to them. Niggas was from the city and moved up here.
Right.
They had plenty of times the police were calling them. They were fighting, doing all the shit, putting their hands on women, all that. There was one particular time that the son from the one house and the son from the other house were fighting each other. These niggas came out with blades, bro. I'm talking about big things, like, and they're fighting like that. I'm watching from the window, and the police get called. And if I know no one was killed that time.
Right.
Now, I can't remember if they put the fucking knives up before, but I know the police were called. Yep. And the police have been called to their house several times because of the shit they were doing.
For sure.
And it was leading out into the street and into the, other people's yards and shit. Like, the police were called. So that's the only reason that I asked with this, because if you're a police officer that goes there frequently, one, are you worked up and just tired of it? Do you not know these people personally enough now to be able to, control this without using a gun? Like, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. What if it go the other?
What if your psychology goes the other way though? What if you fed up? Like, I'm tired.
That's what I'm saying. This person was so pissed off that they were like, I'm tired of you. You got a knife. You easy.
Next person I see, I'm boom. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they knew what house they were going to. They're like, oh shit, we already know what the fuck going on. Yep. That's why I asked. I don't know this, but it's a good question to ask. That's what I'm saying.
A lot goes into that, man.
I ain't, man. Look, this shit all weird to me. I just feel like there's clear cut issues and clear cut fuck ups on the young girl's side. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it cost her life, but it's just like, once again, back to that just rules of engagement and the way we're viewed, I feel like there's a lot more situations that could have been a lot more situations just like these that could have been avoided if it was just a little bit more tact, the same tact that we see given to white people. I'm not trying to say, that this doesn't happen to white people, because I've seen those videos as well where they wilding out, and some cops, they don't give a fuck. They're like, you know what? Yeah, fuck you, bow, bow, bow. We couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
And then we've seen videos like the one we talked about where the cop walked up to the truck, said, you got a gun in there, let me see that, walks out, pulls a gun out, and blasts his ass 2 seconds later. Yep. You know what I mean? So, hey. But let's get into this next topic, brother. And this topic is on ESPN. They're to debut the Marvel-themed broadcast for the Warriors versus Pelicans game. The telecast will integrate elements of an original Marvel story and iconic characters, including Iron Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Captain America. Wonder if it's has to do with what's going on in Falcon Winter Soldier, speaking of which. Black Widow, Doctor Strange, throughout the live game, including 3D virtual characters, custom graphics, and animation packages. So what do y'all think of this, man? I don't remember if we talked a whole lot about what they did for that NFL game. Remember what they did with the Nickelodeon stuff?
That's what I was wondering. It was gonna be,
and I think that's kind of what it's on. I think it's a reach out for a more target audience. I think for ESPN,
definitely a marketing thing.
Is it gonna work? I don't know. I think it's just interesting that they're starting to do this a lot more, especially with the technology they got.
Yeah.
And ESPN being a part of Disney, this was easy for them to do this. Yeah. So, what do y'all think, man? You think this is something we're gonna see a lot more of if it becomes, uniquely kind of successful?
I mean, I think it's a good cross collaboration with different aspects of a certain same company. But
yeah,
a little pandery, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see a
little pandery.
I mean, for some of us,
it's a little pandery.
Well, because we watch this stuff, right? So this for us sometimes is overkill. But if they're trying to gain more follow, because I seen that there was a stat that Disney did the other day about they were the fastest streaming company to reach so many millions of customers, whatever. Yeah. But they also, their target audience wasn't the kids like they thought. It was 30 through 50-year-olds watching Mandalorian and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I think they really trying to hone in on some of the different audiences they have.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm always for the crossover. I just feel like this a little on the nose though.
It's not, I just don't think they're gonna do it like a lot. Like this will be like, if it's successful, then they might do it like maybe 4 or 5 times throughout the season.
Yeah,
sort of how like they're doing the NFL games where they do them the London games, which they changed some rules on that, but they always had 2 teams go over or something like that every year, right? Or they just kept giving it to you. So I don't know, man. I think we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see what it looks like.
This is definitely one of those things that I'm gonna have to see. Before, like reading it doesn't really do it any justice for me. Like I'm not gonna take this and be like, okay, that's super dope. Like, nah, let me see how you gonna incorporate it, because some of this shit be just forced and it just don't come off well. You feel me?
Yeah, no.
Based on the Nickelodeon football games, man, I thought that it was pretty entertaining. Yeah. Like outside of just the game, there wasn't any downtime.
Seeing some of the videos from it looks cool.
Some of the different stats they talk about, even the commentators were a little.
I don't have kids, so I don't know how well it works. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, even outside of the kid aspect, I'm just saying, like from an adult, I'm like, man, the graphics were kind of cool. Some of the stuff they did, and then just like I said, the downtime, right? Like if there's in between, like while the team was huddling before the snap, instead of me just watching guys huddled and running to the line, I was able to watch, a little slime slide or some little weird stuff. I mean, just cool stuff. They had kids reporting, and I mean, it's kind of cool. I think even when they do like movies, like for Star Wars and stuff, they could do all kind of things, man. So I think it'd be a little more mature than you think, Robbie.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm hoping for the best, man. Look, I ain't trying to be pessimistic, but
it's Disney, man.
It's fucking Disney, cool. Bro. They always trying to just let's just merge all the shits, man. Let's just throw this in there, dabble this, a little dabble that.
You gotta remember, like they trying to hit folk, man. Like they hitting y'all damn near every month with new content. They want to stay in y'all face. So.
Man, but what if they had like people in like Iron Man suits and like that'd be live.
Well, I don't know if you remember. This was a few years ago, Monday Night Football game when they premiered a trailer for Star Wars. At the stadium where the Monday Night Football was, they had like 100 stormtroopers all in their outfits, and they all walked out on the field and shit. So they've done this shit before.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah, they definitely gone there.
They'll do it.
I like the NBA, man. So
yeah.
Hopefully,
yeah. They
hopefully it ain't no bullshit.
All right, man. Let's get into. We'll round up all these topics. We got last 2 topics for today. And this is our Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
Yeah, something like that, man. We'll figure it out, man.
Jalen, you ain't made none yet. Come on,
man. My God, would you rather? We gotta get something, bro.
Yeah, but I think this one is very kind of like mentally important too, as well. But it's also like kind of funny important.
Yeah, this Kevin Hart picture is hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no. Kevin Hart told me off with this whole shit. Like I'm just like,
cause that's how a nigga feel, man. Like I'm trying to tell you, like
that's
why we gonna get into it.
So sad with it. Like if he ain't look so sad, this would be easy.
We gonna get into it. So all right, bro. So would you rather eat dinner alone or go to the movies alone? I think this is I can't eat alone, bro, and that's why I picked the Kevin Hart thing, because that's especially like a dinner like somewhere, like you know how weird that shit is now.
Yep.
Man, look,
I'd have to eat at the bar alone, bro. But if you can't eat at the bar and you have to sit at a table while other people are around you with other people,
I've done both, bro, and I felt like shit both times. I ain't gonna lie, the movie part wasn't so bad because it was to see what was it? I think it was Avengers Endgame.
Yeah,
it was either Endgame or Infinity War. So the fucks was not given, bro. The atmosphere, just everybody in here being on some nerd shit. Cause I was thirsty to see it. Like I went to go see it the day it came out. First showing of the fucking day in the morning at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
And that's easy too because there's a bunch of people there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a popular movie. Everybody's gonna be friends because they like the same thing.
Everyone's fanboying and shit, fangirling and shit. It's like a complete just nerd fest in this bitch. Like people are clapping at fucking moments like, oh my God, with fucking Iron Man. Not Iron Man. When fucking Captain America got Mjolnir. Oh my God, bro. I'm talking about it was just a wave of hypeness throughout that whole motherfucking theater. It was thick too, though. It was thick. It was 8 a.m, thick in this theater, but I'm by myself.
Yeah. So you're gonna watch a movie then alone in the theaters?
No, because in that same vein, I used to work at a movie theater, so I'd go to see movies by myself like all the time, and it never you never shake that feeling of like, I'm by myself in this bitch. I can't really joke with nobody. I'm laughing and shit. Ha ha. I look to the right. Oh, it's no one. You look at the motherfucker that's down, like sitting down a little further. They look at you. It's like, yeah, we both lonely as fuck. Oh no, I got my girl on the side of me. She peeks over at you. Look at this lonely ass bitch ass nigga over here. No friends.
And you don't think people gonna think of you like at a restaurant like that? Like, man, look at this weird ass nigga sitting at a table with a chair across from him. Nobody in there. And got all this food on the table.
Right.
Like, I couldn't do that.
My laptop. If I have my laptop.
You know how awkward that shit is? Like, and this is minus a laptop. You can't have a laptop. You have your phone.
Can't have a laptop.
Yeah, your phone.
We can't coffee shop it up, man.
This ain't no damn coffee shop. This is like you're going to dinner.
Yeah, you at the Cheesecake
6 o'clock.
Factory
Yeah, Cheesecake Factory type
by
shit,
yourself.
bro.
No.
You know what I mean? Like Applebee's, a TGI Friday, something.
Did I tuck in a napkin in my shirt? Did I hit one of these with it? Am I like knife and fork with it? Cause that's sad. That's some sad shit.
I couldn't do it, bro. Like dinner.
I can go to like a McDonald's
at a busy time, like when it's busy too, and you just sitting there.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, for me, it'd definitely be go to the theater.
Yeah, I'd probably go to the movie.
Because I mean, you want it quiet most time anyway. You know what I'm saying? And there's some movies I watch that wifey won't. So I mean, I go in there and
that's the thing.
Eating
like
alone is tough.
You be fried eating alone. That's a hard thing to accomplish. Just a lot of shit going on. Going to movie theaters like that. On the other hand, you're way more straighter.
Body.
Once the lights get lower, you cool, you relax, you got your snacks. And then guess what? Everybody's focused on the movie. They're not focused on everything that's going around you like they would at dinner.
When you look at dinner,
you looking around, huh?
Are y'all self-conscious eaters? Like when y'all eat, do y'all pay attention to the way you look when you eating some shit? Like you don't just go crazy on the wing. Like niggas that you see a nigga eating the wing, sucking the motherfucking meat off his shit, doing all this.
I mean, I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that when I'm eating.
Shit down so on like a fucking slob real quick. We just dab a little ranch in it, bite where the ranch at, put that bitch right back down. You know
if I was eating alone, yeah, I'd be self-conscious because there's nothing like
there's no
like if I'm sitting here, eating with you, it's gonna be hard for the person over there to really look at me. Rather than if it was just me eating here by myself, I'd be like, they're watching everything I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like,
just going ham, eating by himself and shit. Just, you see all the mouth movements, motherfucker eating they shit. Look over to you. They disgusted because they can see all the shit going on in your mouth right now. You just eating.
See, I'm a curious type of dude. So, like, I try to figure people out. So, like, if I'm at a restaurant with my wife and I see somebody alone that we talking about, I'm always like, are they in town on business? Did they get stood up? Are they divorced? And what's
a murderer?
What's the backstory? Right, they about to kill somebody.
I usually go to murder.
But I be trying to figure out and create this story. I be put a Lifetime movie together as I'm eating.
Because they singled out because you usually don't do that.
Hey, so you got 40 people in a restaurant putting your movie together while you sitting there trying to eat a salad.
Yeah, man, real shit.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, nah.
And this probably happens with like younger people more than it does older people. If an older guy goes out to dinner, you're not really giving.
Yeah, you're not worried about.
You probably watch a little bit just to be sure, but most time probably not. And even then, you're still going out with somebody to eat. Like it's just weird and rare to do it alone.
I feel like you should be able to have a buffer, man. You should be able to have like a newspaper or like your computer or something. Because I feel like if you go on by yourself, then you.
But you're not doing that at dinner, though. We're talking about a dinner. You're going to dinner.
See, when you say a dinner, I'm thinking like you got the table, like it's a waiter coming checking on you and shit. That's weird. But if you talk about like,
bro,
that's what we talking about.
Like fast food, if you talking
about
like
bro,
food
anybody could do that. I could go in like if
we
I
ain't
really
talking about McDonald's with the laptop. Bro. We talking about you at Cheesecake Factory.
There's plenty of times like if I was like working out, like working and then like I had to go get something to eat and I didn't want to eat back at the job, or I was just like, all right, I can eat here. That's no problem. I'm not going to hold you on that. You know what I mean? I see that all the time. Yeah. I'm talking about like a TGI Fridays, Cheesecake Factory type. You know what I mean? Like you're not really going to go there alone at 6 or 7 o'clock prime time night. Yeah. And that's what I said. Like,
you at Roof Chris.
That's what I said earlier. I said, boy, you going to have to be eating at the bar. You're not sitting at a table looking like Kevin Hart. I know I'm not about to be sitting at a table looking like that.
Yeah,
I go to the movies though, no problem. Don't matter.
B-dubs though, like if you go to the game, like if you go with the intent to watch the game or something, did that count?
Yourself? I mean,
you can get away with it, but again, you're probably gonna be watching the game at the bar.
I don't know why the fuck I'm asking all these questions. I'm being devil's advocate.
I think it's because you're going out alone this weekend or something, and you ain't telling this nigga.
Nah.
And now you're thinking about it like, man, you know what? Cancel these reservations.
Right.
Reservation for one. How you think people do those reservations? Like they literally reserve it for one.
That's crazy.
So when they walk up to the hostess, they're like,
Blackman.
For Blackman. Just you? Like, damn, that's kind of weird. But hey, I don't know. I thought this one was super interesting. Just because.
Easy said he could do both, man. Easy said he'd do both.
Hey, look, Easy can't answer
he's just
this.
that cool.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. And he's probably gonna try to eat at the bar for one. And he's a smooth ass nigga because we already know what the fuck he gonna be on.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you there by yourself, you a predator, boy. You praying.
I know what the
fuck
he
about
on.
to get you a little antelope.
I know what the fuck he on.
You about to get you a little catch.
I know what the fuck he on, nigga. I'm not just going out to eat by my goddamn self. That nigga going out with a cigar and a motherfucker.
Yeah, he gonna tee it up.
He got a little cup of that yak. He gonna have the shades on with the nice little top with the tie. Gonna have the brown dress shoes. Nigga, you ain't fooling me. I know what the fuck you on.
Yeah, you trying to get you a little catch.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm not doing that. I'm going because I'm hungry and I want to do that. Right. But guess what? I'm getting carry out, my nigga. I'm getting carry out, and then guess what? I'm probably gonna go back, save that, go to the movies, come back home, eat the food.
That's hilarious.
Big time.
Yeah, that's realistic.
Take yourself on a date.
I ain't got the sauce like that, man.
Yeah. I'm not taking myself on a date.
Take yourself on a date, dinner and a movie.
Yeah, and that's what it feel like. You like, damn, am I really doing this shit
What if you did both in the same night? What if you went to Cheesecake Factory alone, then went to a movie?
Then you officially are taking yourself on a date, bro. You just took yourself to dinner and a movie.
Hey, you have no friends at that point.
And you ain't getting no action after you took your own
self. No, you getting action. You going back to the crib, getting that motherfucking drink.
God damn, boy.
All the action you want, nigga.
Holla at Jill.
And it's free.
This nigga stupid, man. Hey. Nah, I couldn't do that, man. Cause I'm imagining like the AMC over there in Westchester.
Right.
You could easily go get something to eat, like at what is that?
The Cobb Theater.
The Center Bistro over there in Liberty.
I'll even let you go to what's the burger spot over there?
Red Robin.
Yeah, Red Robin.
Yeah.
I'd let you do that.
Yeah.
And I probably still couldn't do it. You probably get away with it because there's a lot going on in there.
Right.
But
yeah.
Nah, you getting close.
And you know what I've noticed about singles or people that come by themselves? They always interact with the staff.
Yeah,
because they gotta be social. You gotta be social. You can't be there dolo.
Yeah, you got to. You gotta be quiet as fuck.
Yeah,
it look good on some
because you can't be quiet and then just start talking on some random shit.
Right.
That's the weirdest shit that happens. Like if you ain't talk the whole time and then you start talking towards the end, I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on with you.
I have a wild card situation.
What you got?
What if you going by yourself to the strip club to get food? You getting wings, whatever the fuck, but you just posting up by yourself.
But that's a club. That's not
a
dinner
club,
establishment.
But you going there to get you going there in the daytime to get the wings though.
I see plenty of people do that all the time.
I ain't going to no strip club just to get wings, bro.
Yeah, not here.
What?
Even if they got good wings.
I mean, here you can do that. Here you can do that where I am.
Chances are, if you're going there, you're going there for more than.
I mean, if I work on the strip, then I might be at the club. Whatever.
Not if you Gucci. If you Gucci, man, then you go to the strip club for the wings and you just chill. Everybody know you.
Jalen said lunch or coffee, and that's what I said. Like if you're like out working or middle of the day lunch and you got to get food, plenty of people eat by themselves all the time.
I work on the road a lot. There's all the time I go on the Skyline, I eat at the bar, and I get out of there for dinner. I mean, even at 6-7 o'clock. But I'm not going to Roof Chris or Cheesecake Factory
that's
or
what I'm trying to
Charlie's or nothing.
Yeah, I ain't about to sit there
like a sit down evening type dinner place where you go with your family or somebody else.
Right.
Like, are you? What, you're gonna do that over going just by yourself to the movie theater? I'm telling you right now, I'm going to the movies, bro. Because once the lights go down, it's not even like, and it might be a self type of thing, but nigga, I ain't trying to have people look at me. I'm the only thing at this table besides the food, nigga.
Man, I done been to the movies before, like when they cut the lights out, the movie come on, I forget it's anybody else. Yeah, the movie over
and then they turn the light on, and it's hell motherfuckers in there. Like, God, 40 y'all in here,
so quiet, yeah.
Yeah, and by that time, I'm already out the door. Like, it's a wrap. I'm out. I'd rather do that. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? Yeah. I buy my seat, go get my popcorn, my drink, especially if it's something I want to see. Like, nigga, we at the movies. Nigga, I'm cool.
Yeah,
I'm cool, man. I can't do that restaurant shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
By myself, man. Like, can you imagine? Like, and that's what you was saying. Like, you got to have a convo low key with your waiter. Like, and they might not even be all that like, you know, comparable to being talked to like that. Like,
yeah, they like, yeah,
they
bro.
just on some weird shit.
55-28. Yeah, my bad, bro.
You gotta force
it. Your date ain't show up, bro. Or you ain't had no date, bro. Oh, damn.
And they know you the only one that could give them a tip. You the only one capable of doing that at that table.
Put that pressure on you.
Yeah, it's like what this lonely motherfucker about to do? What he about to give me, man? This bitch is about to give me $5. I know it.
Or they might be hella nice and like, oh, he was nice but lonely, but he's still lonely.
But them be the rich motherfuckers that do that though. Them be the rich people that like they just go into these situations. I like being.
But that's why we talk about. That's why we were saying this is like. You're living in your home or whatever and you decide to go, not like on a business trip or anything, like it's just you going out. You know what I mean? But
I might feel differently if I had kids though.
With you?
I might feel differently if I had kids.
Like
I could see that definitely making a difference. Like if I had kids, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to them days where I can go get a steak at Roof Chris and not worry about this little nigga wanting me to get him some fucking chicken nuggets or something.
Like, your wife's not with you either?
Nah.
Damn, bro.
Nah. She
you gonna get in trouble. See, first off, you in trouble.
I'll bring her back some, but you can't come.
See, you probably could get away with going to movies.
I'm taking myself out on a date. Yep.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah. Speaking of movies, is y'all watching anything, man? I know Falcon and Winter Soldier just ended, and I really liked it how they ended it. The undertone of the whole series is good. I haven't seen Mortal Kombat yet. I'm probably gonna watch it tonight or tomorrow. I got HBO Max.
I watched it last night, boy. I'm watching it as soon as I get home too.
I was thirsty as fuck. I watched that movie almost immediately when it dropped. I was just up at 2 a.m. on whatever day that was, Thursday night going into Friday.
Yeah.
I seen the shit was available. I watched 2 things. I watched the newest episode of Invincible, and then I watched Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait till you've seen it so we can discuss this movie. I want to let the world just immerse themselves in Mortal Kombat and their feelings. But I'm seeing a lot of the similar sentiment going around on the social medias about MK.
Yeah.
I thought it was decent though. I didn't think it was bad. I think that the intentions of the first movie are very fucking clear.
Yeah. It's gonna be 3 movies total, so. But I can't fucking wait to watch that shit, man. Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
Yep.
For anybody that doesn't know, it's one of those releases. Yep. It's in theaters as well. You can go to theaters and watch it too.
Yeah. Goofy ass theater watching ass nigga, go and get you some HBO Max.
If you want to go to the theater, Robbie, look, I ain't gonna fucking judge you. If you want to go by yourself, do that thing, man. But the minute you go out to eat afterwards and you sit down there and tell them table for one, that's when we got a problem.
Yeah, you're gonna be talking to the waiter all night.
You feel me? Small talking your waiter all night that just want to get off work. Don't even want to serve your ass.
That'll be that tip. Shoot. Mortal Kombat was solid, man. We watched that last night.
It's a new show on Netflix too.
We'll do a new review. We'll do a review of it next week.
Let you see it real quick. I gotta finish them. I think you watched them, didn't he, Robbie?
You started it though?
Yeah, I'm on like episode 8, so I got 2 more and I'm done.
Oh man,
so
bro.
It's crazy.
It's a hard watch.
Oh, it's nuts, man. It's psycho, bro. It's psycho. And what's crazy is it's got some crazy parts, man. Some parts I feel like they could have did without, but now the point is clear. But it'll drive you. It make you triggered, man.
It's trigger fuel, straight trauma porn, bro. That's what they calling it on the socials, man.
Yeah, it'll drive you nuts, man. One of them constantly changing your emotions. How you thinking you bipolar? But,
did you watch? It was on. They had put it on Netflix. Synchronic.
I started watching that.
Because your boy's in that, man. That's your guy.
That's
why. As soon as I seen it, I was like, damn. I was like, man, I was like, damn. I know my boy gonna watch this shit.
I fell asleep on it, so I gotta finish that up. I fell asleep.
I watched it. I gave it like a 6 out of 10. Yeah, nice little movie.
Yeah,
I was just saying, they put my boy on here. All right, let's watch it. Let's run it up,
man. Yeah, clowning out.
Hey, he been running the bag up.
I checked that out.
Bro, I can't take Anthony Mackie serious and nothing no more, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. You know what it was? Y'all all know what it was. It was that Black Mirror episode, bro.
Yeah, that screwed it up for us.
That screwed it up for a lot of us, man. I every time I see him as Falcon, I just trying to be the serious. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, bro, you got range. You got range in this acting shit, huh?
Hey,
you got a lot of range, bro.
Yeah, that episode.
You need to focus on being the Falcon for a little bit. Just be Falcon. Trying to be fucking Liam Neeson all the time and shit.
Right.
He getting that money, man. Getting that Falcon money, boy.
I just started watching this show called what the fuck is it called? I think it's called Shadow. No, I'm about to say the wrong name. It's called something in Bone. I think Shadow and Bone on Netflix. It's pretty decent. It's just when you trying to create a new world with a show, bro, you trying to get motherfuckers invested, and it's just like
it's hit or miss, man.
What?
Right.
It's like, what is you even fucking talking about? Mm-hmm. That first episode, me and the wife, man, we watching the show. We just like, bruh, like she even said it, like, I think this is a real serious deep ass moment, like, but I just don't know what the fuck going on, and it would hit so much harder if I knew what was going on? Like, bruh had this moment where he saved a girl, some shit happened, he literally slow motion. It was a slow motion moment. And she was like, bruh, what the fuck? Did something serious just happen? Did something big just happen? I can't fucking tell. It moved like a mile a minute, bro. And it's like one of them shows that like to go into the past.
She likes it though?
Yeah, we kept watching it. Like,
and I think that's the thing too. I don't know if you go through the same thing, but usually if there's like a show like me and my wife really like to watch, like we start running through that bad boy just because it's like, damn, it's it's quality time.
Yeah.
It's a good series,
something to look forward to.
Good movie, and you watching that. You might eat dinner and watch it, just you chilling for the night and watch. Like, I think that's how you really know when you got a good series too, as well. Like when you really like you got someone you watch it with and you only could watch it with them type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
that's how the 100 was for us.
Yeah, I
watched
bet.
the heck out of that.
That's how it is with us with that too. Like it's just you so invested in it with somebody, man. You know what I mean? You gotta watch that all the way through.
I know they need to hurry up with that Ozark season 3.
Yeah, man.
They need to hurry the heck up, or season 4, whatever they got.
I think I went on Netflix though, and they said something like the season is either coming or soon or something like that.
I thought it was supposed to come out in March, soon. But
ain't no.
Oh yeah, bro, and it's another show coming out, bro. Long or fucking waited. I know y'all ain't the big anime heads. I say this every week. I bring up an anime, but bro, Yasuke, the Black Samurai anime, comes out next week. What is it, April 29th? It's looking dope. The voice of Yasuke is your boy Lakeith Stanfield, man, and it's just I'm excited, bro. I don't care what nobody say. This probably gonna be one of them great anime. The last time they had like a black focused anime was that Cannon Busters, and that was kind of a letdown for a lot of people. Not gonna lie, I think they got season 2 coming. I'm not sure, but this one is animated by the same people who animated the Boondocks. So this, I'm looking forward to a lot of this whole show.
And speaking of which, like, hey, this is just solid week. Without Remorse comes out on the 30th on Prime. That's the Tom Clancy's.
That's the
with Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna be watching that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff I can watch now, boy. That's why I try to space it out, man. Though. Nah, man, you gotta keep it, man. It's that classic Tom Clancy look. Hey.
He gotta either cut it or thin that bitch out a little bit, just a little bit, bro. You borderline porn star with it, bro. And I don't know if y'all remember that picture that popped up with bruh not too long ago. They had the ladies looking like, damn, nigga, what happened to you? I don't know if y'all remember that.
And he wifed up now though. He with
It don't matter, bro.
It
don't matter.
And he with Future old shorty. It's crazy. Future, yeah.
Talking about Lori Harvey, bro. Yeah. Lori Harvey is the world, and the world is Lori Harvey.
For the streets.
And that shit, it's him now. It's been him for a minute.
I don't know.
That's all I'm telling you, man. Look, I'm just conveying the motherfucking information to you niggas. What they got going on outside of what we talking about, they got shit to do with what I got going on.
She don't do that shit. Lori don't, nah, bro. Nah.
She living that life. That's a nice life to live, boy.
Lori life, bro. Niggas is signing up for Lori life. It's subscriptions, bro.
That's on them, man. Them niggas got that money to blow on her. That's them.
That's wild.
These motherfuckers expensive, boy.
Yeah, her and Kim Kardashian, boy, they done ran through it. Amber Rose.
Now Kim can't clean her shoes, dog. Kim can't do nothing with that woman, man. Nah. Lori got her. Lori got it.
Her and Amber Rose, they all three of them, man. They done been with everybody.
And they get into the paper too.
Yeah.
Amber Rose,
straight to the paper.
Amber in a little minute. She been over there quiet. Working on them cakes.
But
anyway.
Yeah, man, I think that's all we got for today. It's episode 49. Next one is episode 50, man. The big 5-0, man. Big time shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
0.
Power.
Have to figure something out, man. Definitely have to figure something out. I don't know quite yet what.
Get us some graphics or something.
Yeah, man. We'll do something, man. Might have a celebratory drink or two, maybe.
Get us some
I'm pulling up. We having a good time.
Motherfuckers had me on in the hen dog last night, man.
Ooh-wee. Did you go anywhere or did you just chill here?
I was chilling here, man. We had a session too, so working on a whole lot of stuff. So
putting in work on the birthday's eve, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it again tonight too. Yeah.
I'm supposed to have a little babysitter tonight, man. Maybe I'll fall through or something.
Nah, for sure. Let me know.
You chilling? I ain't doing nothing.
We here, man, and I guess we'll figure out dinner and all that later.
Oh,
I guess, man. You know, they want to do it, so I ain't really complaining. But yeah, man, it's a real good episode, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dog. Yet
good.
another.
Real good, man. But
yet another, my brother.
With that being said, man, I think we'll skirt out of here.
Yeah, man.
Hold on real quick. Did he? I don't think he did it. I might have to do it.
They're breaking shit.
Oh, we done lost our damn board out, man. Where you go? Where you go, man?
I think he here. Yeah, but yeah, we gonna get out of here. We gonna get to it. Gonna enjoy this weekend, man. Happy birthday to you, brother.
Sir. Happy birthday to you, bro.
Appreciate
Happy birthday
it.
to both of y'all, man.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
yes,
man,
sir.
and you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next episode, next Saturday for episode 50.
50 ball.
We out of here. Peace.
Power by
Right time, right vibe, tight waist, light eyes, white lies, best pair with white wine. Way too deep in this to ever be surprised. I'm never late, pay no mind when I arrive. Late night, yeah, I'm drifting alone. Probably should have been home, but my thoughts seem to roam. What's a king with no throne, or a pimp with no hoe. A title's all that you want. This shit is blood and bone. Yeah.
Came down cool and I just might drop a fan. Hard test in the stands, nigga, why what you saying? Swoop mad bitch, yo bitch know I'm the man. I groove with her butt in my hands. I'm pimping, bitch listen, I got a swooty with a name I can barely pronounce. I got another like to roll my tree and smoke by the ounce. I got this one that like to put the whole damn thing in the mouth. But maybe I just want a wife in the house. I'm just saying, 11 times out of 10, I'ma keep this shit player. I don't take no handouts and I hate doing favors. Middle finger to the line, fuck your bitch if you hatin'. Won't bust a move if it ain't been no paper. Yeah.
Right time, right vibe, tight waist, light eyes, white lies, best pair with white wine. Way too deep in this to ever be surprised. I'm never late, pay no mind when I arrive. Late night, yeah, I'm drifting alone. Probably should have been home, but my thoughts seem to roam. What's a king with no throne? Or a pimp with no hoe? A title